Listen now and let your breathing soften. If you are hearing this, you are likely lying in the quiet dark, feeling as though the world has shrunk to the size of your own racing thoughts. The silence feels heavy, doesn't it? Not a peaceful quiet, but a waiting one. Your body is a weary vessel, but your mind is like a lantern swinging in the wind, casting frantic, shifting shadows. First, let this truth settle over you like a light blanket. You're not alone in this feeling. At this very moment, all over the world, countless others are also held in this same gentle, uncertain hour between day and deep sleep. You are part of a quiet, resting constellation. Tonight, we are not going to fight for sleep. We are not going to chase it or demand it. That only makes it shy away, like a deer at the edge of a forest. Tonight, we are simply going on a gentle journey. A journey to a place called the House of Gentle Breathing. You don't need to pack anything. You don't need to remember the way. All you need to do is listen to the sound of my voice and let your imagination grow soft and blurry at the edges, like watercolor on damp paper. Are you ready? Then let us begin. Picture, if you will, that you are standing at the beginning of a path. It is not day and it is not night. It is the in-between time, lit by a soft, pearlescent glow, as if the moon and the sun have mingled their light just for this moment. The air is cool but not cold. A perfect temperature that feels fresh against your skin. Look down at your feet. You are wearing, or perhaps you now notice, the softest pair of slippers you can imagine. They are made of brushed fleece or maybe velvet, and they are the exact color of twilight. As you take your first step onto the path, you hear no sound. The ground is covered in a thick layer of moss, so deep and springy that your footfall is absorbed into a profound, comforting silence. This is the path of softened footfalls. With every step you take, you leave the weight of the day a little further behind. Feel the gentle give of the moss beneath you. It yields to your weight, then rises back, as if breathing with you. Now, look at the path ahead. It winds gently through a tranquil wood. These are not dense, dark trees, but friendly, ancient beings. Their bark is silver gray and smooth. Their leaves are a dark, velvety green, and they murmur to each other in sighs, not words. Asterisk, hush. They seem to say, and with every step their whisper grows more rhythmic, matching the slowing pace of your own heart. Above you, through the lacework of branches, you can see that gentle, constant glow. No stars flicker anxiously. No moon shines too brightly. Just a steady, calming light. Let's walk a little further. As you do, become aware of your own breathing. Don't try to change it. Just notice it. The cool air entering your nose, the slight pause, the warmer air leaving your parted lips. In and out. Your breath is the quiet companion on this walk. And with every breath out, I want you to imagine a tiny, wispy worry, a thought about tomorrow, a tension in your shoulder, a remembered noise floating out of your lips. See it? It looks like a tiny piece of gray lint or a fragile ash, and as it leaves you, it simply dissolves into the soft, murmuring air of the woods. Gone. In and out. Release another. You are walking and breathing and releasing. The path is easy. It slopes ever so slightly downward, as if inviting you to descend into a place of deeper calm. There is no hurry. There is no destination you must reach on time. The only purpose of this path is own quiet beauty. Now, a soft sound joins the sighing of the trees. It is the sound of water. Not a rushing river, but a slow, deliberate trickle. The path is leading you toward it. Chapter 2. The brook of letting go. You round a gentle bend. And there it is, the brook of letting go. It is not wide. You could step across it with ease. Its banks are soft earth, covered in tiny star-shaped white flowers that seem to glow with their own faint light. The water itself is crystal clear, moving slowly over smooth, rounded stones of jade, amber, and milkyquartz.com sit on the bank. The moss here is even thicker, forming a perfect cushiony seat. Sit and watch the water dot listen to its sound. Asterisk trickle, and pearl trickle, and swirl. It is a sound without beginning or end. A liquid lullaby. Each droplet of water is carrying away a single, minute grain of stress from the world, polishing the stones smooth over centuries of gentle work. I want you to try something. Pick up a small dry leaf from beside you. It is light and crisp. Now, hold it in your hand. This leaf represents one thing that is making you feel restless tonight. It doesn't have to be the biggest thing, just the one that is floating on the surface of your mind right now. Give it a name silently. Tomorrow's meeting, the conversation that we played, the list of chores, just name it and press it into the leaf. Now, lean forward and place the leaf gently on the surface of the brook. Watch as the water hesitates for a moment, cradling it, and then slowly, surely begins to pull it away from the bank. It turns in a slow circle, and then the current catches it. It floats peacefully downstream, bobbing gently over the smooth stones around the bend and out of sight. Letting go, you can do this as many times as you like. The brook has endless patience. It is never full. It exists only to carry things away. For every leaf of worry you give it, it gives you back the sound of its peaceful, persistent flow. Asterisk trickle, and pearl trickle, and swirl. Asterisk just sit for a while. Listen to the water. Feel the cool, sweet air near the brook on your face. There is a scent here of damp earth, of those white flowers, of pure, clean water. Breathe it in. When you feel ready, and only when you feel ready, stand up. Your limbs are loose and calm. You notice a simple arched bridge a few steps downstream. It is made of pale, worn wood. Walk to it. As you cross the brook of letting go, feel a lightness, as if you've left an invisible weight on the other side. Chapter 3. The Meadow of Memories. On the other side of the bridge, the woods open up completely. You step out into the Meadow of Memories. It is a vast, open space under that same soft sky. The grass is knee-high and silvery, moving in slow, rolling waves like a placid sea. But this is not an empty meadow. Scattered throughout it are what look like softly glowing lanterns sitting on the ground. They are not bright. They emit a warm amber light, like that of a candle seen through frosted glass. Walk toward the nearest one. As you get closer, you see it is not a lantern at all, but a kind of bubble of light. And inside it, a memory is playing. Not a loud, sharp memory, but a gentle, happy one. Perhaps it is the feeling of sun on your face as a child, the sound of a loved one's laughter from another room, the taste of your favorite comfort food, the weight of a purring cat in your lap. These are the memories that have no sharp edges. They are worn smooth by time and affection, like the stones in the brook. This meadow is a repository of quiet joy. You are welcome to wander through it. Pause by a light bubble and simply experience the warmth of the memory inside. You don't need to analyze it or cling to it. Just feel its essence. Safety, comfort, warmth, peace. Let that feeling seep into you. Don't look across the meadow. You'll see that the lights are of different intensities. Some glow steadily. Others pulse gently, like a slow heartbeat. There are thousands of them. As far as the eye can see, you are surrounded by a field of gentle, personal happiness. Your own. and that of every other soul who has ever walked this path. Find a comfortable spot in the soft grass and lie down for a moment. Look up at the gentle sky. The tall grass forms a cozy nest around you. You are safe here. You are held. Breathe in the scent of sweet grass and clean air. Listen to the sound of the wind moving over a million blades of grass, a long, soft sheet. That seems to say, all is well. You can stay here as long as you like. But when you are deeply rested, you will see at the far end of the meadow the outline of a house. It is your destination. The House of Gentle Breathing. Chapter 4. The House of Gentle Breathing. You rise and walk through the meadow, the grass whispering against you. As you approach, the house comes into clear view. It is not a grand house nor a small one. It is simply welcoming. It looks like the idea of home. It has a sloping roof with worn wooden shingles. A chimney from which a thin, sweet-scented smoke curls lazily upward. A wide porch wraps around it, with a comfortable swing moving almost imperceptibly in the breeze. Warm, golden light spills from its windows, not in harsh beams, but in soft pools that melt into the twilight. A stone path leads to the front steps. Each step is wide and shallow, easy to climb. As you place your foot on the first step, you feel a deep sense of belonging, as if the house has been waiting just for you, and is glad you have arrived. The front door is made of rich, dark wood with a simple brass handle shaped like a sleeping dove. You don't need to knock. The door is unlocked. You turn the handle, it is warm to the touch, and push the door open. You are met first by a scent. It is the most comforting scent in the world. Can you smell it? It is old books and beeswax candles and dried lavender and fresh baked bread cooling on a windowsill and the clean smell of linen dried in the sun. It is the scent of utter peace. Step inside. You are in the main room. It is lit by many sources. A fire crackling low and steadily in a stone fireplace. A few oil lamps with amber glass, candles and wall sconces.